cutie pies. I am Lanikia, and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Thursday, September the 14th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give this one 6.5. No. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7, y'all. I'm going to give it a 7. Let's get into it. All right. Um, don't forget to like the video, comment down below to let me know you are here, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Let's get into it. We see Joss and okay, so Dex is with Nina, right? He's with Nina and he has a message for her, but he gets a phone call from Jocelyn. So Nina said, take your call. So he takes it and she said, you still gonna help me move into my dorm, right? And he said, yeah. I'm gonna be there in a minute. She's like, okay, cool. And so he talks to Nina and he says, Sonny wants you to know that he had to go visit Drew in Pentonville with Carly. And so he'll be back. He'll be out of touch for a few hours. And she said, do you know why he went? And she said, excuse me, Dex said, no, he stingy with the information. And she said, okay, Dex, but thank you so much. And she reminded him, call me Nina, not Miss Breeze. And he said, you got it. And so he ends up leaving, right? And so Olivia comes up and she's talking to Nina and she's talking about how much fun she's had with Eddie Main because, they went to the studio, her and Leo. And Nina said, wait a minute, you seem to be in a good mood about that. Because at first she tried to say it was about Sonny. She said, girl, I know you and Sonny got history or whatever, and y'all do support each other, but this ain't that good mood. So she continued to talk about Eddie Main. And Nina said, wait a minute, are you falling for Eddie? Because that's what it sounded like. And Olivia got, she leaves because she gets uncomfortable with it. Because I think she is. She kind of likes Eddie. But that would be giving up on Ned, and she doesn't want to give up on Ned because she still wants him. Baby, did y'all see the news today? We're gonna talk about it on Lanikia TV. But you better hurry up and lock Eddie, Ned, or whoever he wants to be down, because Lois is coming back to town. I'm excited. I am so excited for that. Let's keep going. So then we see who else? After that, that's pretty much it with Nina and Olivia. We don't see them anymore, but we do see I'm sorry, I'm trying to think about if I want to go to these people. Let's go ahead and go to Ava and Austin. Ava and Austin are talking, and she says, get off the phone. I got to talk to you. And he was like, what's up? And she said, your friend, your cousin Mason came to my art gallery, and he's trying to threaten me. I don't take kindly. If somebody bags me into a corner, especially when, y'all, we finally got rain here in my part of Texas, because it's been raining in Houston. But Houston is very large, and it has all these different counties, and it finally rained in my county, in my area of the county. Finally got some rain. But anyways, she said, I do not play about Avery, and if he try to come to me on some BS, about my daughter, and if you're trying to play me, Austin, you know what I'm capable of, because I'm not playing about about Avery. And he was like, Ava, I'll talk to Mason, and we're gonna get this taken care of one way or the other. And she said, what does that mean? And he says, nothing, I just mean I'm gonna talk to him. She said, no, it means something else. And so he tells Ava, I'm sorry this is happening to you, because he knows he's lying to her. Because she said, Austin, you double crossing me? And he said, no. Child, that's it with them. She tells him, don't push me. Yeah, he better give me the information, or I'm going to Sonny with what I know. Now, we already know she's went to Sonny, but they don't know it. She said, I'm going to Sonny with all of the information, because he thinks she only told Sonny a little bit, not about Nicholas' body and everything. So he was like, I'll take care of it. And then she leaves, right? So then who do we want to go to next, y'all? Since we spoke about Ava, we love us some Trina, and that's the next piece, because Trina and Ava, she was working at Ava's art gallery. So Spencer comes in. Now she got her earbuds in, so she didn't hear him, and she falling off the stool and everything. And Spencer was like, "Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to, do you like that or scare you or whatever." And she was like, "That's okay." And she said, "Thanks for catching me, Mr. Cassadine." And he says, "I'll always be there to catch you, Miss Robinson." And I said, we're not falling for this. We don't want y'all together anymore. At least I don't. I'm over it. I'm over it. So then they continue to talk, and he tells her, because she says she's a little bit overwhelmed because she got all this going on with Curtis, and he was like, "They Marsha got a sound system or something," and then he didn't want to put it. He didn't. He bought it and then left it to Curtis and Trina to do what they needed to do to put it all together. And she said, "Thank gosh, Curtis was in PI and he's familiar with all the tech and gadgets and everything, so he was able to do it." And he was like, "Why y'all just didn't outsource it?" And she said, "Spencer, because everybody don't have money to hire somebody to come in and build things and put stuff together in their home. That's why we didn't outsource it." He was like, "Okay, I was just asking." And so then they continue to talk and everything, right? And they're talking, and she tells him about how she loves to work at the gallery and stuff. And he was like, "You could have continued to work at, I think they're calling it the Chuck." And she was like, "No, I didn't want to do that." He said, "Because the Chuck could lead you to a different kind of pay, a different kind of job and everything." She said, "Spencer, I don't want that. I like going to PCU." Because he was like, "Why even bother with college?" And he was trying. I said, "Spencer," because she said, "Sir, everybody doesn't have money." And he says, "I know we came from Russian royalty and all that." Said, do you hear how you sound, sir?" But he said, "But they were hard workers too, Trina." I said, "But y'all ain't worked hard in a minute. You as soon as you got your 10,000 what a month or something, or was it a week? As soon as you got that, you quit Kelly's." But anyways, so she's telling him, "I want to go to college. I enjoy college. I enjoy going to PCU. I enjoy all this." And he said, "Okay, cool, cool, cool. I understand it. I'm not trying to deter you from that, but we don't ever get to spend time together." She said, "Well, I mean, it ain't all my fault we don't spend time together." She said, "You got that whole thing with Esme." He said, "But I'm working that out or whatever. You know, my grandmother's gonna be coming back. I have my aunt Alexis gonna check in on Esme. So come on and go to me and let's go to Turks." And she said, "What?" And he said, "Yeah." She said, "It's too close for school starting." And he was like, and she was like, "Isn't it hurricane season?" He said, "Yeah, the waves are gonna be amazing." I said, "Okay, okay." And but then she tells him, "Spencer, listen to me, okay? I'm not doing that. But what I will do is go away on a weekend with you." And he was like, "No, for real?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll go to New York for the weekend with you or whatever." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna send you a list of plays and just tell me which ones you want to go to. I'll take care of it." He gonna pay for everything. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna spend the night. We're gonna have a great time." Oh, he was so excited. About them being able to go away, because he was like, "I'm gonna take you to my favorite pizza spot. I'm gonna take you to my favorite restaurant, my favorite bakery. We're gonna show all the different sites. It's gonna be so much fun." I said, no, no, Spencer and Trina, no. But I'm into them again. I can't help it. I love these two together. I want these two to be together. So I said, "When we going?" Because I want to see it. Is it going to start tomorrow or is it next week? I don't even care. I want to see what's about to go down. So I'm in. Oh, gosh. These two, I'm just such a sucker for these two. I love them together. So okay, I'm back in. But don't y'all be trying to break these two up too quickly now. Let them enjoy their weekend. Because I swear, if Esme ends up calling or something happening that where Esme gonna need Spencer back, I'm gonna be ticked off. But this is huge, and I'm here for it. So she all excited, looking at her dove. Her nails were cute and everything. And then he go outside. He said, "I need your best suite and all that." I said, "Oh, it's cute." Moving right along. Then we go over here to Auntie Ava Austin. Sorry, I'm going through my notes and just deleting as I go through the notes. Is this not removing? Oops, I hope I didn't remove the wrong people. So then we go to Jocelyn. So Jocelyn Dix, he arrives to her place because he tried to move her in for college and everything. So he gets there and she trying to move some heavy stuff and he was like, "I'll help." And she said, "No, I got it." And then she was like, "You know what?" I said, "I know that's right, girl, because why?" Why when you have somebody to help you? And so he was helping her move in or whatever. And then Adam, y'all know Adam's son, Maurice Bernard's son in real life, but he plays Adam on the show. He comes knocking on her door, and he's like, "What's up, Jocelyn?" He's in pre med as well, and he said, "You know, it's gonna be hard, so we were forming this study group, and we wanted to know if you wanted to join." And she was like, "I don't know, I don't want to make any commitments." And he was like, "Do you need help with moving your stuff?" And she got Dex there or whatever, and then Dex comes to the door, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And and so the young man is just like, just help, let me help with the study group if you need it, because pre-med is hard and you don't want to go that alone. So then he leaves, right? And so then Dex tells Jocelyn, I mean, he is completely different from me. Like, he's in pre-med, he's a college student, he's not in the world I'm in and everything. Don't start, don't come in here and start. He's not in the world I'm in and everything. So, and I said, "What you trying to say, Dex?" And she said, "Dex, I'm not trying to get with that boy. I don't want that man." But anyway, she tells him, because he tells her, it could be good to hang out or whatever. But she tells him, "Nah, she good. If she needs help, she'll get the help and everything." But right now, she wants to just spend some time with him and get her room all set up before Trina comes through and have to start setting her room up. And he was like, "Okay." I don't know how it happened, but then I'm not surprised. Jocelyn, as always, landed on her back. Let's move on. So then we go to Carly, Sonny, and Drew. So Drew comes to the front and he look at them and he's like, "What's up? What's going on here?" And Carly is just like, he says, "I know this has to be serious." He said, I love our visits, Carly, but I don't feel like this is a friendly visit, just a normal visit." And so they let him know about everything that's went down with Sonny. And they said, Austin was here and he saw somebody and they just want to know if Drew could get the information. And Drew said, he's in, he gonna try to get the information. I'm not gonna hold y'all long on that, because y'all know what it is. He gonna try to get the information, and that's it. Moving right along, we see that we see that Sonny tells Carly is like, "Okay, he's gonna do this for you." And Sonny said, "I appreciate him doing this." So then Drew goes up to the guard and he says, "I could help your son work at Aurora intern." And of course that's a good look for his son. So the guard was like, "What you need?" And he says, "I need information on who Austin Holt, Austin Gatlin Holt, anyways, who was up here to see on August 23rd or whatever." Now Cyrus is listening in on this. So we saw Cyrus had been with the warden earlier, and she was mad at him because she said, "You gave us information that was no good on Sonny. He skated on those, and there was nothing in there." And he was like, "Do you think I'm happy about this? Do you think if I had known that information was right, I would have gave it to you?" No. He said, "I tried to give you the right information, and it wasn't Mela. And it wasn't the right information. And if I had known that, I would have never given it to you." But the warden tried to play tough, and he said, "Girl, who got you in this position?" That's what I heard. And you could easily be taken out of it. So I said, I thought Cyrus said you don't want to get on the warden bad side. It seems like he running the warden. So I don't know, child, what's going on there. I told you, when they come to this whole storyline, I'm not digging too deep or looking too deep up into it. It is what it is. We're gonna find out what happens as the storyline keeps going along. Yeah. Let's see what else is there. But in the end, he wants to get Sonny put away. I said, "Sir, if you're feeling guilty about all the things you did, put yourself in prison and stay there. Why would you try to get rid of Sonny? It has to be because you want the territory." I don't think Cyrus has changed like he wants to say he has. So then we see Sasha and Cody. So Sasha and Cody are talking, and as they're speaking to each other, he's trying to tell her this is Gladys. Gladys had a part in this, and she don't want to believe him. She's just like, "No, Gladys wouldn't do that." And then he says, "Somebody's outside." He tells her, if what I need you to do is run to the wood, run through. There's a path in the woods, run in the path, and there's somewhere he was gonna meet her in the vehicle. And she said, "Okay." He said, "But when I tell you to." So then he opens the door. He had a little hammer, and it's Dante and Sam. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, y'all scared me." He said, "Sasha, it's okay, come out." So she comes out or whatever, and he was like, "What y'all doing here? And are y'all here to arrest us?" And they said, "No, we're here because we wanted to check up on y'all." And done, excuse me, Cody let Sasha know that Sam is the one who helped him. She's the one who got the vehicle, gave him the place. She did everything to help him, help them. And so Sasha's appreciative, and she was like, "Why would you do this?" She said, "Because Cody always believed in you, no matter what was going on. He always said that this wasn't you, that something else was going on." And then Dante goes to Sasha and he apologizes. He was like, "Man, I wish I had believed Cody." He was like, "I know how selfless Cody can be because of whatever happened in their past." He says, "I know how selfless Cody can be and how he can look out for you, and I should have believed you, Cody, and I'm sorry, Sasha." He said, I knew Gladys was no good, and I never would have thought this." So Sasha hearing Sam and Dante say that it was Gladys who did this made it come true to her, and she just sat on that bed like so devastated because she really loves Gladys, and she was like, "She's family, like she's all the family I have." She has Dante and Sonny and all them through Brando, but like Gladys was her mother-in-law, as you know, and she thought she was helping her. And she said, so to find out that Gladys was really, why would she do this? And they told her it was about money. She got in over her head with her debt to Miss Wu, and Sasha was like, "Oh my gosh, Cody, you've been telling me for months not to trust her, and you've been trying to warn me, and I just didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to listen." And so now she's just devastated. But they said, we're the four of us are gonna put our heads together and we're gonna get out of this. I said, why don't y'all just go to the police and say what you got to say about how all of this went down, and then y'all can find out more information from Nina, who would tell y'all that she gave Gladys 50,000 to give to the doctor. Like y'all could come out of this. But anyways, y'all, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment to let me know you are here, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for the final episode of the week. This has been such a fast week, y'all, of what happened on the Soaps General Hospital edition. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.